Hey guys, so I'm here and I'm gonna do every video that everyone is doing right now, and it's my top OTPs or my one true pairings. And I have a total of, I think, 5 or 6, so I'm just gonna get right into them because they're exciting. And my first one that I have is probably the most obvious, and that is Feyre and Rhys from A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And if you haven't read this book, I don't know what you're doing with your lives. I'm not judging, but I love this ship so much. I shipped it so hard all throughout the book, and then heart-wrenching things happen to this ship. So I'm trying to get through this and I can't get through it, but I can't wait for the third book because then we see what happens with Rhys and Feyre and certain events that happen at the end of the story, and I'm just excited because, you know, they are my favorite OTP right now. So another one of my OTPs, which you guys probably already know, and that is Fang and Max from the Maximum Ride series, and my ship actually happens, so that is awesome. And this book especially made me cry because of certain events and certain things, and if you are all somewhat interested, then definitely check this out because this is my top ship ever. I just didn't put this as number 1 because I have other ships to get through. So, but it actually happens and things happen, and I can't even, I'm that much in excitedness. To this series, if you haven't heard me talk about it in like a long time, this series follows a flock of bird children who were experimented on by the school, and basically the series follows Max, the main protagonist, who pretty much is told through a voice in her mind that she has to save the world. And we don't know the means, we don't know how, but she has to save the world. And I definitely recommend you read this series, like the whole series, before you read Maximum Ride Forever, because it's the last book and you don't want to be spoiled. So the next ship that I have is probably one that everybody has from this series, and that is Percy and Annabeth from the Percy Jackson and Olympians and the Heroes of Olympus series. And I specifically chose House of Hades because something happens with our ship called Percabeth where they go through something very horrible, and this is why I chose it. But I love Percabeth so much. They are a great ship to read about because they start off not really liking each other to becoming friends to becoming more than friends. And I think that's a really great aspect that you could definitely have in a ship. The next ship is actually from the same series, and that is Will Solis and Nico D'Angelo from the Heroes of Olympus series / Percy Jackson series / Trials of Apollo series. And in Trials of Apollo, you're sort of spoiled because, you know, this OTP does happen. And I love this OTP so much. I love Nico. He is one of my favorite characters in the whole entire series on the inside. And I think Will and Nico, they balance each other out because Will is the son of Apollo, which is basically the sun god / music and all that other stuff that he's in charge of. And then we've got Nico, whose dad is basically Hades, who is hell. And they kind of balance each other out because they're light and dark, and I definitely think that is a great aspect to have in an OTP, and it always should happen. The next ship that I have, you're probably gonna be like, Olivia, why'd you pick the book? But anyway, the next ship is Alec Lightwood and Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments series / the Bane Chronicles / the Dark Artifices, and I love this ship so much. And when it was brought to life in the TV show, it was okay. I was expecting it to be more prolonged because, you know, it's more prolonged in the series, but Freeform thought otherwise. Okay, whatever. And so I chose this ship because it's one of my favorite ships ever. I think it's one of the cutest ships ever. It's the cutest ship ever because it takes Alec a long time. It takes him a long time to like Magnus, to get to know him, and I feel like you get to know them more in the Bane Chronicles because you actually see their first date and you actually see his birthday and what lengths Magnus would go through to get Alec a present for his birthday. So I feel like this ship is awesome and I love it. So this is why you should read the series, guys, if you haven't already. The last ship that I have is in a book that I'm currently reading, but it's also a series that I have been making my way through, and that is Jamie and Claire from the Outlander series, and their relationship goals. Their travels back to the 1750s, I believe, to Scotland, and this is where they meet and they fall in love over time, and then she has to leave. And then she came back when she was older. That just shows that their love will last forever because they'll love each other even when they're old. And I love that because it's so cute. And even reading this right now, it's kind of cute because, you know, things happen in this book especially where I'm just like, kill me, Diana Gabaldon. Why do you have to throw this at me? But I like this series so much. Yes, the books are humongous. I don't know how I'm halfway through this book already, but only this ship is one of my favorites. But I definitely do like this ship. It's one of my top ships that I have, and I think that you all will enjoy this ship too if you read this series. And yes, Sasha Alsberg, the book to Utopia, she recommended this series, and I was just like, I gotta read it, so I'm glad I did because it's got an amazing ship. So, that was my top 7 ships that I have, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I am definitely going to come back with a video next time. I post every Monday and Friday. All enjoyed, and my name is Olivia, and you are on Bookish Bird Kid 9 channel and 9's channel. I can't even say my name for the life of me. But anyway, you're on my channel, and I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later with another video. Bye!